Okay, call a meeting of the Board of Estimate to order. Entire board is present. Item 1 is Sergeant Welch has applied for a grant from Walmart for $3,500 for the planning of scheduling of vendors at our annual Kids Day and Nights Out program, and requesting the police department use of the donation line by the same amount for the police. So we're accepting the grant and authorizing them to use it for the Kids Night Out. Motion by?
Motion.
Rodriguez, seconded by Massey. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Item 2, Chief Awacho requesting the City of Middletown Common Council approve transfer within the 23 budget. Personal services 340530 to other equipment. Purpose of supporting the expansion of the community policing unit by adding additional personnel to that building and installing video entry system. The requested funding above and reallocation of the funding from the biometrics computer in our approved budget will provide total funding to complete the job. Motion by
So moved.
Massey, seconded by myself. Chief, what is the total cost of the job?
So I want to say it's about 14,000, I think it is, right around there. I could be mistaken. Jeff put the proposal together. We're using some of the money from that line that we already funded, that we're not going to need that, and then that'll offset it.
Okay.
Is it civilian?
Excuse me?
Civilian job?
So it's going to be for that building in the back, so that we're putting clerical staff there, so they could see who's actually at the door. If you remember many years ago when Miss Kelly was there,
Yep.
she answered the door and got assaulted. So
Oh.
we're trying to prevent anything like that going forward.
Okay, motion's on the floor by Massey, seconded by myself. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 3, Richard McCormick requesting from the Board of Estimate authorization for Stewart Military Appreciation Picnic to use the mobile stage on Sunday, September 10th. Also requesting authorization of the city to set up and take down as well as transport the stage and authorize the mayor to sign all necessary documents between the city and the event coordinator. Motion by myself,
Second.
seconded by Rodriguez.
Are they paying the overtime?
Maria, do you know?
That would be the Parks Department. I mean, that's,
I'm not sure if we charge the Military Appreciation Day.
I know in the past, I believe we did not charge,
Okay.
but that's something, for you guys to discuss.
Are you recommending that we do charge them overtime, Mr. Rodriguez?
No.
All right.
Joe Massey's the only veteran on the council, just for the record.
I didn't hear what he said.
He made a derogatory comment about you.
I said you're the only veteran on our council.
I am the
Oh,
only
I thought I heard
veteran, so
something.
no, we should not charge the military.
So, motion, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Item 4, Richard McCormick requesting the Board of Estimate accept a donation of $250 from Capital Market Advisors for the city's annual cleanup day. Motion by
Me?
Rodriguez, seconded by
All right.
Massey. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Maria Bruni requesting authorization for the mayor to sign all necessary documents and certifications regarding the 23 CDBG action plan. Also authorization for the submission of the action plan to the Office of Housing and Urban Development. Motion by myself,
Second.
seconded by Rodriguez. This is an annual event, right, Maria, that's required under the, as a condition of our grant?
We have a 5-year comprehensive plan, and every year we have to submit an action plan. We already got our award letter for $424,711. So we finished the action plan. We did public hearings. We had public comment periods and everything. We did not get any comments or any objections or anything to the plan. So now we're ready to move forward to submit to HUD.
All right, it's 424 more or less than last year.
Just a little bit less, not much.
And why? The formula's still
For-
messed up?
Well, it's whatever they appropriate.
It's based on the formula.
Shame.
Yeah.
We
Yep.
looked at challenging the formula, but didn't have much success. All right. Motion by myself, seconded by Rodriguez. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 6, Recreation and Parks was given a donation in the amount of $250 from the Middletown Lions Club towards trophies and awards for the fishing derby. Requesting the Board of Estimate to accept the donation, authorize the treasurer to deposit the donation into the account Special Programs. Motion by
So moved.
Massey, seconded by Rodriguez. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Item 7, Recreation and Parks has given a donation in the amount of $1,900 from the Middletown School District to go towards the summer bookmobile. Requesting from the Board of Estimate to accept the donation and authorize the treasurer to deposit the donation into the account Special Programs. Motion by myself,
Second.
seconded by Massey. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 8, Leonora Liz is requesting the Board of Estimate to establish the following budget in the police department lines in order to accommodate the hire of 3 additional police officers. Start date, June 26, 23. Starting salary is set at $72,598 per the collective bargaining agreement, and the other costs associated with the hiring, including health insurance, personnel training, background investigation, uniform allowance, and other equipment are listed. Motion by myself,
Second.
seconded by Mr. Rodriguez. This was done in discussion with the chief, and do we have any questions of the chief?
I don't.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item 9, Leonora Liz requesting authorization from the Board of Estimate for the following transfer to cover the cost for consulting and ARPA reporting for Don Paris from ARPA to Finance Personnel Services, $1,182.96. Motion by
So moved.
Massey, seconded by
Second.
Rodriguez. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 10, Leonora Liz requesting from the Board of Estimate to establish a new policy in regards to the approval of new contractor agreements made with the City of Middletown. It is currently challenging to have on record a fully executed contract by both the city and the vendor or contractor if the mayor signs the contract first. Therefore, she is requesting the following policy be implemented to ensure the city has fully executed contracts and/or agreements on record once the contract has been approved and authorized for signature. Policy reads as follows. All requests for new contracts, agreements, approval that may require the authorization of the mayor to sign must be signed first by the vendor contractor before being presented to the city Board of Estimate for approval. The contract or agreement must be completely finalized before being presented to the Board of Estimate for approval. Exceptions may be made in discretion of the Board of Estimate and apportionment. This policy will be maintained and updated in the Treasurer's Office as part of a standard policies and procedures. The proposal is to be made in effect for the next Board of Estimate meeting. Motion by myself,
Second.
seconded by Rodriguez. Any questions? Leonora, you want to just give a minute on it?
Yeah, how are we gonna keep track? I mean, you have like a spreadsheet or something?
So what's been happening is that we bring the contract and agreements for approval, for the board to approve. However, it's not signed or approved by the vendor or the contractor. So therefore, we get the contracts, we have the mayor sign it, we send it back to the vendor and contractor, and we might not get it back right away. So what we're asking for is for
them to sign it first.
For them to sign it first before it's brought here for approval. And like that, we have the fully executed contract on our record.
Any other questions? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Item 11, water and sewer adjustments. First one is 104-106 Prospect, a two-family valid rental permit. Received a leak letter in December, and the water bill in January was high. The homeowner found a toilet leak and installed a new toilet in January. Property was purchased in May of 2022. The owner has not received a bill with normal usage. The average use is 214 gallons a day, or 25,000 gallons in 4 months. Some receipts attached, but they've had previous spikes,
And they just replaced the toilet.
huh?
They replaced the toilet.
I know. But if you go back, they're looking at the period of,
Before he bought it, let's see.
the property was purchased in May of 22, so,
Yeah, 21 he had some high ones, but it wasn't him.
yeah, all right. And even going back, but if it was purchased in May of 22,
We had only three,
there was no,
17.7, 104, and 47.
he had a low period of 17 before that. Maybe there was some overlap with the bill.
55, 60 maybe?
I don't know,
I mean, there's no pattern, obviously.
he had a 74 in April of 22. And then a 17, and then a 107. If you average out those 3 periods, they're about the same. He didn't have a plumber come in, he did it himself.
I wouldn't give him this one shot and see what happens the next couple of water.
Well, I'm not willing to, but
All
if you
right.
guys want to make a motion, it's up to you.
You don't want to reduce it at all?
No, I want to see how it works for, how it evens out here, I want to know why there was a 17. And why you didn't use a city licensed plumber.
When did you buy it? May.
Home Depot.
Yeah, bought it in May.
The receipt is for January of 23.
May, June, July, August. Oh, 17 may be because he may have purchased it in May, but he may not have moved in right away. And that only takes in
It's a
what?
rental, it's not a owner occupied.
Table to see what happens the next couple?
Yes, if you want to give him a slight decrease, I'd be willing to give him a slight decrease, but what's 104, 17, that's 220, and 120, so you get about 190, so you get about, averages about, what, 62, 63,000 per period over the 3 previous periods. You had a 47, you want to reduce it down to 62, I'd reduce it to
Yeah.
62. But that's higher than the 74 that, before he had the leak. I'll reduce it to 75.
75?
75 it is.
All right,
Motion by someone,
so go,
Massey, motion to reduce that period, just the one period,
right.
to 75,000. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, motion was by Massey, seconded by myself. 20-30 West Main Street, owner stated that he did shovel the sidewalks in front of 28 West Main. He did not. I've witnessed it myself. I'm not willing to do anything with that.
Massey knows too, he can't walk over there.
28-30 West Main.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Saying that
I
he shoveled
happen to
it,
agree
the
with you.
plows came through, and then blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, no.
The tractor had to break up the ice.
So dies for lack of a motion.
Right.
All right,
Absolutely.
Anything else?
motion to adjourn.
So moved.
So moved.